started.
Perfect, perfect. Nobody's people. Nobody's people. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? That's an interesting accent you have. Are you from the South? Asked the man. She looked into space, tan face, cold, profile of keen features. Her first impulse was to slap him, but stayed cool. Where do you come from? The man persisted. He was white. My mama's womb, she replied with venom. Where was that? I can't remember when she dropped me. I wasn't thinking about what state it was. I was too busy looking around me wondering, what's it gonna be like? What race are you, if you don't mind me asking? This question has pursued me since before I learned how to talk. In inferences, facial expressions of curious people who saw me. I am one drop black, raised black. This is the killer, your culture. What is home to a person? By physical appearance, one could easily say I'm white mixed with Native American, nose and high cheekbones like an Indian. But I have nothing in common with that culture. Envision them sitting around talking about things I don't know. Teepees and the wilderness, deer hunting, and I'm a nigger to my heart. This is what it be's like. On my birth certificate are two words, Negro and Spanish, under race for my mother and father respectively. My mother was yellow and dad a Latin from South America. Through grammar school and high school, misunderstanding blacks taunted me, made fun of me being so like, ooh, her nose is so big, ooh, she got a pale face, ooh, I wouldn't want to be that pale. Whites avoided me once they heard the rumor, she's part black, or she associates with the coloreds, and was not really one of them. When I got older, branching out from my Afro-American neighborhood and went into the larger world, when mixing with whites, inadvertently passing, finally the question would spill out of their lips. What nationality are you? They wanted to justify the strange cast to my skin, not quite white. Other imperceivable characteristics, I told them I had Negro blood. They didn't like me too well after that. So what am I? White? Black? Latin? Mixed? There's always been people like me, quadroons, all down to herstory since my forebears from Africa made it with those Caucasians. Not black, but black. This is why I can't be among my people in the same way as others. This is how I was raised, colored. It is my home, and when too long gone, am hungry for my roots. It is a passionate and angry thing, generating fierce emotions, making me want to kick ass, but I won't. New York City. A white woman asked me, what nationality are you, Basque? Basque? It's in the southern part of France. No. Italian? No. Guess again. You must have had an Indian grandparent. Then she told her, oh, drawing back, well, you don't look like it. Her white face flushes red. Suddenly the relationship between them has changed. The power balance must be readjusted. Oh, that must have been difficult for you growing up. A few say, oh, you've had it easy. Or, excuse me, and they walk away and avoid me like death. I am the one they said to Jesus, why are you associating with her? Whites ask another white, why do you talk to her? She's not white. Blacks hiss at blacks, leave that honky alone. I am that one, the one in question. Los Angeles, California. My lover, a white woman, says, you're a black woman. Chicago, Illinois. My psychiatrist informs me, you are white. He also tells me it's wrong to be a lesbian. He is white and not homosexual. This is brainwashing. Black woman in 4B, you white. She herself is fair, curly, not afro hair, but obviously black. Technically 3/4 white. Mother Caucasian, father half Caucasian, half black. You white, she yells. Hate sputters out of her. Or is it hurt? An acquaintance. You're black. Don't be ashamed of it. I'm not, just sick of having to explain myself all the time. By 35, she ran out of steam. I don't care who knows what I am. I'm just going to live on this good earth. Today, my woman is yellow as I am, but looks black, except under bar lights. Her hair is naturally blonde. She says, kids in school used to give me hell about that. Who do you think you are? Why do you dye your hair? Isn't your natural hair color good enough for you? Why do you have to be different? You a nigga just like we is. I got sick of telling her my hair was naturally blonde. Her eyebrows are too. Finally, I just stopped. Let them think what they want. She sat at the kitchen table, a bowl of gumbo on the stove. Suddenly she could take it no longer. She ran out of the house and through the ghetto, back through the neighborhood and byways of my people. I'm angry, so angry because I am a minority. Too long been treated like a nobody, goddammit. She raced up to the first black she saw, by a barbecue shop. I'm not black, she yelled, thrusting a pale arm out in front of the man's face. She hollered, my skin is not black, not brown, my features ain't negroid. I am not black. So what the hell am I? Tell me what I am. The man stood looking down at her. His face was ebony, color of the Queen of Spades. The woman yelled, I'm a victim of racism more than anybody. At least you black. I'm neither one, she confronted the tall man. Niggas is forever talking about our people this, our people that. Our people have a long way to go. She mimicked in a mock tone. I have no people, she said. She was ready to die. For the longest time, I've had no positive identity. The crowd of people in the barbecue house looked at her startled. Unless they know my mammy and my grandmammy, nobody calls me a nigger, she said. Got angry at all them people staring at her in the barbecue house. She rolled back to face the stony-faced black man who glared down at her. I'm God's people. That's the blood I claim. I disown everybody else. And she spat on the sidewalk by his feet, her face in disgust, a grimace. The tall black man opened his mouth. I am the black sheep of America, he moaned. I am not responsible, he shrugged. I am harmless. He shifted his giant weight from one foot to the other. My father was white. My mother is Marilyn Monroe, he said, holding his hands black side down, palms up as if to catch the rain, and walked away. Racism, I live it, believe me. I live it more, honey, than you can believe. Not belonging to anybody's race, nobody's. My experiences are different than most of yours. No black complexioned person has ever gone through the unique hell I go through. No white can understand the depth of it. Only a person who claims the blood of a race they don't look like. We are something different. New realization of myself and what I am. An exact definition. Nobody's people but my own self. Read Jordan Arobateau in concert at Grace Cathedral, outside in the plaza in the wind.